It was a chilly start to the day, but the sun was out very bright outside of our ABC6 studios in downtown Providence. Caitlin taking to our Now Local News app, sharing this story before she headed out today. She said sunny and bright, but don't forget to bundle up. When will it get warmer, Jeff?
Well, tomorrow will probably bump up at least a few degrees. Seasonable, I will call it. We should be around 40 tomorrow. We've been in the 30s the last couple of days. The actual average high for TF Green, Providence TF Green, is 42 today. So we would like it a little bit warmer than it is out there. I'm not complaining. I know a lot of folks probably aren't complaining with all the sunshine that we've had.
Right.
And we remember how cloudy January was, where we only had like a handful of mostly sunny days. And now we haven't even seen a cloud in the last, 48 to maybe more hours than that, maybe 60 hours since there's been a cloud. We do have our eyes on our next system that's going to be coming in here by the end of the work week, and it has really been coming down out here in LA, much of California, but this extends all the way up. I mean, pretty much anywhere in the Pacific coastline, you're getting rain at this point, but it has been exacerbated for places like SoCal because number one, we had a big rainstorm a couple of weeks ago, but number two, they're not used to seeing this much rain. You saw some of those crazy videos of parts of the LA reservoir that have just been pushed to capacity, and it's happening again. You can see the red area here, including LA, Long Beach, Anaheim, Irvine, all the way down from Huntington Beach into the Laguna Beach area. In the red here, that's the 3 out of 4 categorization of flash flood potential. So it's pretty high. I would consider this almost in the highest category for an area like this that, again, only gets, 16 inches of rain a year or so. And San Diego is also dealing with that flooding, made a little bit worse by the fact that they don't get this much rain. Obviously, parts of Northern California and the Pacific Northwest are more attuned to this type of weather. It's finally going to start to get a little bit more progressive as we get into tomorrow, and then that energy quickly catches the jet stream, moves across the Rockies, and heads in our direction. Here we are early Friday morning. We're talking shortly after midnight. Because this is coming in at a nocturnal time, temperatures will be a little bit colder at the surface. So we are watching for a few wet flakes, maybe a brief wintry mix in our higher elevations before the mild air starts working in during the day on Friday. So this quickly goes all over to rain. Any kind of accumulation is not expected, but something we'll keep an eye on as we get closer to that time. That could make for some slippery roads. Again, very, very early Friday morning. As we go through the day, the temperatures shoot up to close to 50 degrees, so this is an all rain event for our area. Not the same type of flooding threat that we're looking at as this storm did produce. A lot of times you see a storm, it does something in one part of the country. By the time it arrives to you, there's a fair chance that it does the same thing, but that's not going to be the case this time around. By the way, we do clear out on Saturday, but it will turn much colder for the first part of your weekend. So look at the rain forecast here, only looking at 1/4 of an inch, 1/3 of an inch, not a lot of rain. And again, yes, we could use some rain this month, but we continue to give our rivers a bit of a breather, a much needed breather after how high that they have been running since the end of 2023. 22 tonight here in Providence, clear skies. Stargazers have been really happy with the weather here the last couple of days. I hope we're not going to exhaust all of our sunny days before the eclipse gets here. This is the type of weather pattern that so many of us would love to have in place and not have to do any big traveling. I'll be in that path of totality, so I'm hoping to not have to go to Cleveland or St. Louis or anything like that. I'd love to stay here in the Northeast, so we'll hope for that kind of weather pattern. Again, that's April 8th if you are keeping track, and start getting those eclipse glasses. I think there's going to be a run on them. I don't know if eclipse glass making is too popular, so you want to get them now before they start running out. All right, mostly sunny skies on Thursday, a little bit milder there at 44. So there's our warm end of the week, 47 on Friday, but with periods of rain. Saturday, sunny and colder, 36, but it's a brief cold, 41 Sunday. We're back to close to 50 by Monday, and then our next shower chance coming in on Tuesday.